harmless, but people with freckles really need to protect themselves from the sun because they're at higher risk of sunburn and skin cancer.
I know where all
listen deep. Everybody talks to me like I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. So I tell women this all the time. You ever ask a man how he's doing and he says, I'm alright. I'm here to tell you, that man is not alright. That man is battling demons that you cannot even possibly imagine. That man is struggling every single day to find a reason to keep going. And the reason we say we're alright is because as a man, nobody really fucking cares what you're going through. So why even bother to say it? You know what? You feel bad. Because, alright. You ever ask them if you listen deeply to that other person, and they reveal their secret desires and what they're not getting from the world? Just take that in and go, if I give her a gift or take this place that feels that very thing that she says she's not getting, and that'll have such a powerful effect on that person. Even if you've been in a relationship for 2 or 3 years, if you listen deeply to that other person, and they reveal their secret desires and what they're...
Imagine this. You've just died, and you get to meet the person you were supposed to become. The highest, bestest version of you. But you didn't become them because you didn't believe in yourself, or chase your dreams, or think it was possible. You didn't see that potential. But then standing in front of you, you see you, but the person who did believe in themselves and knew their potential and just chased after all of the things in life. Because life is so short. I just hope you believe in yourself. Because I don't think you know how much potential you truly have. This life is just endless opportunities. to become whoever you want. And I hope you understand. Imagine if you didn't believe in them.
Open up OBS, you should be presented with something very similar to this. There's very little difference between the Mac version and the Windows version, and certainly the differences will not matter as far as this tutorial is concerned. So here we have a very large black screen, and this canvas up here represents what we're going to finally broadcast or record. So everything that happens in this screen here is what your viewer, and for now we'll just assume that your viewer is either someone on a live stream or someone viewing your video after it's been recorded. OBS doesn't care. It just outputs to either a file or out to a stream, out to the internet.
Self and use their potential and just chase after all of the things in life, because it's life is so short. I just hope you believe in yourself.
It doesn't care. All that matters is that this little video or this little window here that represents your output video. So we've got a few panels that are all around the screen. So this is our output, and this is what your viewer is actually going to see live. Then we've got down here, we've got scenes, and we're going to go through each of these boxes quite heavily. Are essentially exactly what they say. So if you're imagining watching a television program, then there'll be one scene in this particular room, and then you move to a different room, and there'll be another scene in that room. Well, this is exactly the same. You set up all the things on your screen how you want it to be, doing what you want with so many cameras or so many audio sources, however you want it all set up. You have it all set up in here, and if you want a completely different look or different layout, then you move to a different scene. We'll discuss scenes a bit more. We've then got sources, and in here, ang laban para sa kalusugan, patapos kapag mali na ang katawan, pwede po nila.
Because
I used to work at a car wash. I made $30 a day from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. So it basically lets you know you gotta live off your tips. So you gotta really go hard. And so I used to let them know I'd do anything for you. I wash the car and give you $20. I fill your tank up. If you left me with enough time, I'll put your consent in alphabetical order. Whatever it is, I think that may be the small difference between the ones who really go get it and the ones who just talk. I used to work at a car wash. I made $30 a day from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. So they basically let you know you gotta live off your tips. So you gotta really go hard. And so I used to let them know I'd do anything for you. I wash the car and give you $20. I fill your tank up. If you left me with enough time, I'll put your consent in alphabetical order. Whatever it is, I think that may be the small difference between the ones who really go get it and the ones who just talk. I used to work at a car wash. I made $30 a day from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. So they basically let you know you gotta live off your tips. So you gotta really go hard. And so I used to let them know action. Action. Nobody attention. Creates passion. Action. If you just worked out and actually were proud of your body at its purest form again, and I don't want you guys to think anything. The trouble with social media, the trouble with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, is you're constantly comparing yourself to the most successful version of somebody else. And you don't know fuck all about nice cars, nice house, and you assume that they're happy and successful. And then it makes you feel bad because you're wondering, why aren't I happy and successful? Why don't I have a Lamborghini? Why don't I have a 10-bedroom house? You have to stop to ask, is that person happy? That person might be posting those pictures and be absolutely fucking miserable. So one of the biggest things as well this year is to start looking at other people. Start looking at yourself. Start patting yourself more on the back. You don't need a lot to be happy. You just need to be doing rewarding work that makes you want to get up in the morning and do it. Help people with your knowledge and skills, and spend good time with your family and friends. And if you have enough money in the bank to be able to do that, you're going to be a lot happier and a lot more successful than most of these Insta-fucks. The trouble with social media, the trouble with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, is you're constantly comparing yourself to the most successful version of somebody else. And you don't know fuck all about them. You see someone with nice cars, nice house, and you assume that they're happy and successful. And then it makes you feel bad because you're wondering, why aren't I happy and successful? Why don't I have a Lamborghini? Why don't I have a 10-bedroom house? You have to stop to ask, is that person happy? That person might be posting those pictures and be absolutely fucking miserable. So one of the biggest things as well this year is to start looking at other people. Stop, don't yourself, posters up on the wall. They weren't up before. They put them up because she killed herself. And why did she do it? Because the kids here treated her like shit just enough. But no one would forget it until you came up to the bathroom and go to the memorial, because that's the kind of school that this is. Everyone's just so nice until they drive you to kill yourself. Sooner or later, the truth will come out. It's gonna come out. Don't put yourself posters up on the wall. They weren't up before. They put them up because she killed herself. And why did she do it? Because you're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top. You forget those facts. I'm living like this tomorrow. You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top. You forget those facts. I'm living like this tomorrow. You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top. You forget those facts, but I never do. What time is it? Everything, captions, this is videos, this is webcams, this is microphones, this is anything you possibly want. Effects, overlays, all sorts of different things that you can do to build up a scene. So you get a set of sources which are then used within a scene. From there we've then got an audio mixer, and we can have all sorts of audio inputs. For example, you might add a video as a source. That video itself might well have some audio behind it, perhaps some music or another backing soundtrack. Either way, you then end up with a mixer, and you can slide things up and down to see how loud your output will be for that particular source. We've then got a set of transitions, which we'll come on to. That's how you move from one scene to another. And then we've got some buttons here, which are fairly clear. You can start streaming, start recording. Studio mode we'll come on to much later. In just a second, and then we can close with this down here. There's a whole collection of menus at the top here as well, some of which we'll need, but mostly will operate just within this screen. Talking about this screen is the default layout, but I personally like to change this a little bit. So if I click these two little boxes here on the scenes, I click that and scenes will detach. And now I can drag this around anywhere on the screen and leave it where I want. And what I like to do is just gently move it over to the side until that box appears, and then it will appear in the scenes here. I'm going to do the same thing with the audio mixer. I'll click the little boxes and then drag this up next to here until I get this lovely little box appear somewhere here. Where are they? There you go. And now we've got my scenes, I've got my audio mixer in a sort of vertical view, and then we've got some sources down here. And this layout is better for me. This is how I work. Again, I can drag things around and move things about if I so desire. But the important thing is that I like to have my scenes up here so I can clearly see which scene I'm in. I can quickly see my audio levels. and then I can see my output. These are the three things that matter. Down here, the sources. Once you've set up a particular scene, then the sources are kind of fixed. And although you can turn some on and turn some off, we don't really need that as much when we're actually live. So, I know I've done a quick whistle-stop tour, but we're going to go into all these panels in a little bit more detail as we progress through the course. The only thing I want to cover extra in this particular video is I'm just going to go to settings. Now, the settings can be a little bit scary because there's an awful lot of boxes to choose from, and there's most of the boxes we won't even use because the defaults, the ones they come set up with, are absolutely fine as far as I'm concerned. One thing I do want to do though is go to video, and I want to have a look at these two resolutions here. Now, the top one is currently set in 1080p, so 1920 1080, and that is how many pixels are on your canvas, which is your screen that you're going to be broadcasting. Now, there are two settings here, and it's quite important that we know what these two settings are. The first one is how we're going to lay things out. And really, I tend to leave, unless you've got a particular reason, I would leave that one at 1080, or you can go up or down, however you want it to be, but that's how you're going to lay things out. So, for example, if you're recording on an HD video camera, then it will come in at 1080p, and let's just lay it out without having to move it around. The output, though, may change. For example, if you're streaming to Facebook Live on a personal account, the Facebook only accepts 720p as the largest. So I would then set this to 720p, and what OBS will do is it will take in everything and lay everything out at 1080. And then just as it's about to stream it out from the computer, it will downscale it to 720p, and that will do it for you. You don't need to do any work yourself, so you don't need to change your base canvas to then scale it accordingly. You can let OBS do that for you. And by setting this to the higher resolution all the while, it then means that you don't have to keep changing it for whoever you stream out to. If you then were to stream to YouTube or Twitch, you would then perhaps say that you want to go back up to 1080. I missed. Need to be quicker. 1080, and then that'll work straight away. You can only change these settings while you are not streaming. As soon as you click that start streaming button, it becomes locked because obviously OBS is then trying to do work for you. Anyway, I don't want to confuse things. I just want to set this. It will show you these two settings. You can obviously leave it alone as much as you like, but I'll just mention it here because something like Facebook Live, which we'll have a look at later, does require that it's at 720 for a personal account. Audio has a very similar thing. You might want to choose a different sample rate. Should you so desire, change it to 48 Hz or gigahertz, sorry. But for now, I'm going to leave this set on 44.1 and click OK. Okay, that's a brief overview of OBS. I recommend you just have a little go at dragging your boxes around, moving them around, clicking the little buttons, and then moving them around, seeing how you like it laid out. You won't really know what works best for you at the moment because you haven't got any scenes and you haven't started working with it. But this is the layout that I find was the smoothest for me. Okay, in the next video we'll look at creating our first scene. Here we are in our first scene. Our viewer can't see anything. This screen is entirely black. That's what they're going to be saying. So what I want to do is add something to that scene, and we're going to use the simplest thing I can possibly imagine, which is a simple image. So I'm going my own side, and you're in the right place. Don't worry. I know there's a piano here, and it doesn't look like this is a course on OBS Studio, but I guarantee this is the right place. The reason I'm in this position is because I live stream piano mostly weekly, and this is my setup for live streaming. So I thought this is a fine new place to do a brief introduction to the OBS Studio course. So in my live stream, I have this environment where I can set up. This is really very the real environment. So if I press this button here, then this is actually where I'm sitting. So I'm sitting next to my piano. Here there's a wing with a green screen on. Because it's a green screen, I can set it up to be replaced by anything. So now it's pretty fancy. But usually I have various different backgrounds representing whatever it is I'm playing at the time. So then I can go to here, and I also have up here, up in the top there's an overhead camera. And so now people can look at my hands while I play piano. I've also used this setup for teaching, so I have an additional camera as well. I can point at music, and I can zoom in on here and show the piano from the screen. All sorts of things that you can do with OBS. In addition, I can add things on top. For example, while I'm live streaming, my wife kindly looks after the chat, and so I have a little avatar of her that shows the chat. And occasionally it's someone's birthday, so I can press a button and show a happy birthday, and it will have a little happy birthday sound effect at the same time. All these things are quite simple to do in OBS Studio. And the idea of this course is to just get you started. We'll go right from the start, from installing it to laying it out and doing very basic things with OBS. But at the end of the course, you should be able to do something very similar to this. And I'm going to hold your hand along the way. We're going to take our time, work our way through it. And if you've got no knowledge whatsoever, then this is perfect for you, because we're going to go right from the start and get you in so you can do something very similar to this all on your own. So come along with me and let's get started with OBS.
OBS.
Here we are then, our first lesson of getting started with OBS Studio. I primarily use OBS Studio myself for streaming live piano on Facebook Live, but I have also used it for YouTube and Twitch, and all sorts of different things. I've also used it to record various different screen sharing events, as well as some training videos that I've done before. However, for now, we're just going to use it for start very basic, and then work our way up to something like what we saw in the introduction. So the first thing we're going to need to do is OBS Studio itself. So one of the we'll need to navigate to OBSproject.com. Visit its completely free. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't need to log in. You don't need to create an account. You can just have it for free. And there is a fantastic community available. And you can go to the forums up here to see all sorts of help and useful tips and tricks and some downloads, plugins, which will come on to right towards the end of the course. And this really is a super helpful place to get any information you possibly need. Hundreds of thousands of people use OBS across the internet, and it doesn't take long to find YouTube video or I've never struggled in any way of finding help on using OBS Studio. However, hopefully this course will be a nice little tutorial to get you from nothing through to set up and running, and then from there you can take it as so very simply, the operating system that you wish to install OBS on. A lot of you will be Windows. I happen to be on a Mac at the moment, so I will click the Mac option here, and it will download OBS Studio to my computer, and from there I can run it and install it. I'm not going to go through the install process now. I'm going to assume that you can go just for installing it. It's very, very simple. You're on Mac, you can just click this DMG and then run the installation. And if you're on PC, you just click the exe file that comes down, run through the installation. It's completely safe. There's no problem with this software in any way whatsoever. It's completely open source. Here it is down on here. And I could just click on the download and run it. I've already installed it, and we'll pick up from there once you've got it installed. Okay, so now we're going to assume you've now got it installed and it's available to you. I made it very simple for myself by putting it on the dock here on the Mac. But however you've got it installed, you click the icon, double click the icon, and let's get OBS opened, and now we can do the rest of our work inside the software. So when you first open up OBS, you should be presented with something very similar to this. There's very little difference between the Mac version and the Windows version, and certainly the differences will not matter as far as this tutorial is concerned. So here we have a very large black screen, and this canvas up here represents what we're going to finally broadcast or record. So everything that happens in this screen here is what your viewer, and for now we'll just assume that your viewer is either someone on the live stream or someone viewing your video after it's been recorded. OBS doesn't care. It just outputs to either a file or out to a screen, out something. It doesn't care. All that matters is that this little video or this little window here represents your output video. So we've got a few panels that are all around the screen. So this is our output, and this is what your viewer is actually going to see live. Then we've got down here, we've got scenes, and we're going to go through each of these two boxes quite heavily during the course of this tutorial. But scenes are essentially exactly what they say. So if you're imagining watching a television program, then there'll be one scene in this particular room, and then you move to a different room, and there'll be another scene in that room. Well, this is exactly the same. You set up all the things on your screen how you want.
Nga, di ba? Complete. Wait. Low otot, 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 Suara ketika ada teman mengkatakan itu kita agar tanpa itu tunjukkan mana hidup lain teman sama itu apa waktu aku aku takkan tiap waktu aku takkan hidupmu kamu pagdating ng araw, ang buong mundo ay puputuhin. Sabay tayo mangarap ng nakaraan sa atin. Ang nakalipas ay ibabalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako, ang pag-ibig ko lang kahit mabuti na ang buhay ko. Ang paglipas ay ibabalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako, ang pag-ibig ko laging sa'yo. Kahit ito ang buhay ko. Oh my gosh. Ako manahirap ay kapatid. Ang hindi kong kanta ako inas. Ako. May na. Iba. Iba na. Ilang gabi na po ito na kasi. But it takes about 1 year to 1 year. 1 year performance very hard to get 20 plus 37. Ilang gusto sana 20%. Effectiveness, effectiveness. Simula, bago ang siguro. Simula, bago ang lahat. Nag-load ka rin na talaga. Kamo ka siguro. Wala ko ako. Simula, simula, bago what's the future to put Alam silang magbago ang lahat. Lahat. Ano ba ito? Nagkastarmod. Wala. Sabay. Okay. Kasi ganito. Ano What is 50, 50 seconds lang, 50 seconds, 50 minutes, then 10 minutes break. It will be enough. Then it's 30 minutes. And, and hard, 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 normalnie kończę. Co to za szansa? No bo nawet... Hello, 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 wszystkim. Będzie mówiła o tym teraz. Podsumowuję.
I didn't even find out why you want me to change. It's crazy. Everybody talks about how I should change. Why should I change? I'm never even gonna find. I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all. We only change for one. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the woman. I tell women this all the time. All men can change. Never ask a man how he's doing with this. Right. I'm here to tell you, that man is not alright. That man is battling demons that you cannot even possibly imagine. That man is struggling every single day to find a reason to keep going. The reason we say we're alright is because as a man, nobody really fucking cares what you're going through. So why bother to say, you know what? Free, bro. Because, you ever ask a man how he's doing these things?
You listen deeply to that other person, and they reveal their secret desires and what they're not getting from the world. Just take that in and go, if I give her a gift or take her to a place that fills the very thing that she says she's not getting, that'll have such a powerful effect on that person. Even if you've been in a relationship for 2 or 3 years, you listen deeply to that other person, and they reveal their secret desires and what they're not getting from the world. Just take that in and go, if I give her a gift or take her to a place that fills the very thing that she says she's not getting, that'll have such a powerful effect on that person. Even if you've been in a relationship for 2 or 3 years, you listen deeply to that other person, and they reveal their secret desires and what they're not getting from that.
Imagine this. You just died and you get to meet the person you're supposed to become. The highest, bestest version of you. But you didn't become them because you didn't believe in yourself or chase your dreams or think it was possible. You didn't see that potential. But then standing in front of you, you see you, but the person who didn't believe in themselves and knew their potential and just chased after all of the things in life because it's life is so short. I just hope you believe in yourself because I don't think you know how much potential you truly have. This life is just endless opportunities to become whoever you are. And I just hope you believe in yourself. Imagine this.
I used to work at a car wash. I made $30 a day from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. So it basically lets you know you gotta live off of the tips. So you gotta really go hard. And so I used to let them know I'd do anything for you. I wash the car, you give me $20, I'll fill your tank up. You left me with enough time, I'll put your cassettes in alphabetical order. Whatever it is, I should have been actually nobody comes creates a company. Actually, nobody comes creates a company. Actually, nobody comes. If you just worked out and actually were proud of your body at its purest form, naked in the mirror, right? You would have the highest level of confidence that no Rolex, that no filler, that no Jordans, nothing, that no Ferrari can buy because you're really, when you're driving in the Ferrari, you're literally borrowing the credibility of that car. If you just worked out and actually were proud of your body at its purest form, naked in the mirror, right? You would have the highest level of confidence that no Rolex, that no filler, that no Jordans, nothing, that no Ferrari can buy because you're really, when you're driving in the Ferrari, you're literally borrowing the credibility of that car. If you just worked out and actually were proud of your body at its purest form, naked in the mirror, right? You would have the highest level of confidence. And I don't want you guys to think anything. The trouble with social media, the trouble with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, is you're constantly comparing yourself to the most successful version of somebody else. And you don't know fuck all about it. You know, you see someone with nice cars, a nice house, you assume that they're happy and successful. And then it makes you feel bad. Because you're wondering, why aren't I happy and successful? Why don't I have a Lamborghini? Why don't I have a 10-bedroom house? You ever stop to ask, is that person happy? That person might be posting those pictures and be absolutely fucking miserable. So one of the biggest things as well this year is to start looking at other people. Start looking at yourself. Start patting yourself more on the back. You don't need a lot to be happy. You just need to be doing rewarding work that makes you want to get up in the morning and do it. Help people with your knowledge and skills. And spend good time with family and friends. And if you have enough money in the bank to be able to do that, you're going to be a lot happier and a lot more successful than most of these Insta fucks. The trouble with social media, there's no posters up on the wall. They were up before. You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on you. I'm living my vision tomorrow. You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on you. What hurts are you afraid? Yeah. You hope the hair grows. What hurts I started changing everything. I had a bunch of fake friends. I had people that they weren't fake, but they just wanted what they wanted, and it wasn't in line, and I had to kind of babysit everybody, and I just cut off all the excess energy, and I remember I just decided, like, I can create what I want to create. I don't have to do anything that don't feel right for me. And it's the first time that I really, like, expressed my own individuality, and I made major changes, and it changed everything. I started changing everything. I had a bunch of fake friends. I had people that they weren't fake, but they just wanted what they wanted, and it wasn't in line, and I had to kind of babysit everybody. The skill to hold your opinions to yourself until everyone has spoken. There's two things.
One, it gives everybody else the feeling that they have been heard. It gives everyone else the ability to feel that they have contributed. And two, you get the benefit of hearing what everybody else has to think before you render your opinion. The skill is really to keep your opinions to yourself. If you agree with somebody, you're going to say, fuck you to the world every once in a while. I want her to be happy. No matter what that means. I want her to find someone who will treat her with all love. She described for me. I want her to be someone. Have you ever been in love? No. What about him? Yeah, for a long time I thought I was in love with him. Okay, so what's the difference between thinking you're in love and actually being in love? I didn't know who she was. Have you ever been in love? No. What about him?
When you love a person, there's always a tiny part of you that's terrified that one day you're going to lose them. But you have to let the people you love know that you love them, even if it causes you a great deal of pain.
Why?
Because you're alive. When you love a person, there's always a tiny part of you that's terrified.
A real loser is somebody that's so afraid of not winning, they don't even try. Now, you're trying, right? You're not a loser. You know what a loser is? A real loser is somebody... I thought not caring was a superpower. I was wrong. Caring about stuff, that's what really matters. Kindness, making other people feel good. That's the real superpower. I thought not caring was a superpower. I was wrong. Caring about stuff, that's what really matters. Kindness, making other people feel good. That's the real superpower. I thought not caring was... The lion is a great source of encouragement to all of us. The lion is not the tallest animal in the jungle, not the largest animal, or the most intelligent animal in the jungle. And yet, the lion is the king. The lion is the king of the jungle because of one word: attitude. If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be as fast as Professor Cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? Just with his talent. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. The elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm the king of my jungle because of my mentality. A lion welcomes the challenge. As a matter of fact, they don't get excited unless it is a challenge. That dream that you have, that money that you want, you're going to have to be wired differently. Every single circumstance of a lion. It doesn't matter how big you are, how intelligent you are, how many degrees you have. It's your mind that keeps you small. The lion has a different attitude that makes every animal afraid of him. When I use the word fear in the jungle, we're talking about respect. The elephant respects the lion. The hyenas respect the lion. The giraffes, they respect the lion. What makes these massive animals respect such a small cat? The attitude is the difference. A true hunter hunts. A true hunter's goal is not to prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. You hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. We turn tragedy into triumph. That's what lions do. Lions don't cry. Lions don't give up.
Love.
What?
Love.
philosophy is when you really love somebody, you want to protect them and you want to care about them. And I realized that the people who haven't protected me, maybe they didn't love me in the way that they think they did. My philosophy is when you really love somebody, you want to protect them and you want to care about them. And I realized that the people who haven't protected me, maybe they didn't love me in the way that they think they did. My philosophy, when you're complaining, you know what you're doing? You're focusing on everything that's wrong in your life. And here's the universal law. What you focus on, you move towards. Oh, no, I just don't like people. Real talk, I don't really like people. Oh, no, I just don't like people. Do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you, that kid. Do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that, like, nah, I'm not even looking for love. I'm just it's the phone. Yeah. Like, nah, I'm not even ever is obvious to cry because it's bad. It's not. But it's not like this. You can't see it. Not just talking about that kind of chemistry that has no decision. Everything is moving to where I am today. It's what's happening. I'm really grateful to me, and I'm really proud of you because you're going to come along and you're doing really well here with other people. I want to help other people. I'm really grateful. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't mind. You know that I don't like you. So if I see you in public, please don't embarrass yourself and try speaking to me. Because I'm going to look at you like you got shit on your shirt. That's just how it's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years. I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. Creates coping mechanisms. And one of the ways that we cope when children are traumatized, one of the ways that they cope with it is to soothe themselves, and that's where addictions come. But another way to cope with it is you get the message that you're not good enough, that you are not worthy enough. I broke my collarbone in the football game. There was Dad up in the stands giving me the old be tough. So I played 2 more times before I passed out. My date, Mary Jo Clumsy, left. I heard a woman say this one time.
Get daily free shipping with Shopee. Choose from fashion and
ういう感じです。思ってます。
She was talking to a young girl. She said, don't get in the habit of collecting red flags. Don't collect them. Don't collect red flags. You have to wear them full on. You only need one. I heard a woman say this one time. She was talking to a young girl. She said, don't get in the habit of collecting red flags. Don't collect them. Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. The thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm going to be successful. One day I'm going to be successful, and one day I'm going to help a lot of people. I always say this, pay the price today so you can pay any price in the future. Pay the price now, okay? Pay the price. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm going to be successful. One day I'm
Never seen it.